This morning, images of an alleged arson at the racketeering and sex trafficking trial of Sean Combs. The singed sports car belonged to a romantic rival.
'Cause day and night, the lonely loner seems to free his mind at night.
Scott Mescudi, the rapper better known as Kid Cudi, who briefly dated Cassie Ventura in late 2011.
What are you expecting today?
He entered the courthouse like no other witness, smoking a cigarette, wearing jeans and a leather jacket. He told the jury about an early morning phone call from Cassie. She told me that Sean Combs had found out about us. She sounded really stressed on the phone, nervous, scared. Mescudi drove to pick her up when he said Combs' assistant called to say Combs was in his house. He rushed home, calling Combs on the way. I said, "You in my house?" And he said, "I just want to talk to you." No one was there when Mescudi arrived, but he testified he found that Christmas gifts wrapped for his family were open, and his dog was locked in the bathroom. He said the dog was jittery and on edge after the break-in. Not long after, Mescudi testified he received a call that his Porsche 911 Cabriolet was on fire in his driveway. It looks like the top of my Porsche was cut open, and that's where they inserted the Molotov cocktail. In earlier testimony, Cassie Ventura told the jury Combs threatened that Scott's car would be blown up. Mescudi said he arranged to meet Combs in Los Angeles. "What are we going to do about my car?" he recalled asking Combs. He looked right back at me, very cold stare, and said, "I don't know what you're talking about." Combs has denied any involvement, and on cross-examination, Kid Cudi agreed with the defense that no one has ever been charged. After testifying, Kid Cudi thanking his fans for their support.
This is a stressful situation. I'm glad it's behind me. And, yeah, I love y'all, man. Big love.
Kid Cudi's testimony yesterday was important to the prosecution because in order to prove RICO, they do have to have two predicate crimes, one of which being arson. Although Kid Cudi himself did not see Sean Combs present at his home, all of the circumstantial evidence surrounding it tends to support the allegation that it was Sean Combs who broke into his home and committed the arson.
And the jury's going to hear next week from the assistant that Kid Cudi said called him to tell him Combs was in his house. Court is off until Tuesday. The judge gave very strict orders to the jury not to talk about the case over the long weekend. Instead, guys, he suggested they watch the Knicks avenge their Game 1 loss.
New York through and through, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
And some pretty interesting, some stunning allegations there, though.
Oh, and a lot of talk about sex and violence. It's a disturbing case for sure.
Thanks for following it for us, Aaron.